Have you ever wondered what the world would be like if humans just vanished? Not a slow decline, but poof, gone in an instant. What would happen to the world we built? Let's dive into this mind-bending thought experiment. In the first few hours, the lights would start to go out. Most power plants rely on a constant human presence to operate. Without us, automated safety systems would kick in, shutting down grids one by one. The world would fall into a sudden, deep darkness, punctuated only by the moon, the stars, and perhaps a few hydro or solar plants that might run on their own for a little while longer. Our constant hum of activity would be replaced by an eerie silence. Within days, a new kind of chaos would begin. Subways would flood as the pumps that keep them dry failed. Our pets, trapped in homes, would face a grim reality. The smart and strong might escape, but many wouldn't. Farm animals would break free from their enclosures, suddenly having to fend for themselves in a world they've never known. This would trigger a massive shift in the food chain. Weeks and months later, nature would start its relentless takeover. Weeds would crack through sidewalks and roads. Ivy would crawl up our tallest skyscrapers, turning them into green monuments. Without maintenance, nuclear power plants would enter a critical phase. Cooling systems would fail, leading to explosions and releasing radioactive material into the environment. These areas would become exclusion zones, deadly for decades or even centuries to come. After a year, the first true signs of nature's return would be visible from space. The planet would actually appear darker at night without our city lights. Seasonal vegetation would paint over our concrete jungles. Animals would reclaim their old territory. You'd see deer wandering down Main Street and bears exploring suburban backyards. The animal kingdom would be in for a huge population boom, especially for species that were previously threatened by us. Decades pass. Wooden structures would have rotted away, and many smaller buildings would have collapsed. Our great cities would look like ancient ruins, swallowed by forests. Bridges would rust and fall into the rivers they once spanned. Dams would eventually breach, unleashing floods that would reshape landscapes and restore ancient riverbeds. The air would be cleaner than it has been in millennia, and the skies would be crystal clear. After a few centuries, very little of our civilization would be recognizable. Steel skeletons of skyscrapers might still stand, but they'd be fragile husks. Animals would have completely adapted to this new world. New species might even evolve to fill the niches we left behind. Our plastic waste, however, would be a stubborn reminder of our time here, persisting for thousands of years. It would be our most enduring and perhaps most tragic legacy. 1,000,000 years from now, would there be any trace of us left? Maybe a future intelligent species might unearth a fossilized smartphone or the Mount Rushmore presidents, wondering about the strange, short-lived civilization that carved them. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? Our disappearance would show just how resilient life on Earth is, and that the planet doesn't really need us. But while we're here, we have the power to be its caretakers, not just its temporary residents. What do you think would be the most surprising change? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into a world without us, be sure to like and subscribe for more.